No, I wouldn't. I'd actually wait completely. That's what I'm saying. I think because the bike doesn't really fit in the middle, unless of course they're stopped, but I'd just let them go. He's saying, hang on. See, he's let us go. I think that's different because we hadn't even entered the junction, no. So, and this way. I'm inclined to take back what I said yesterday, because I think there, even though we stayed on our side, they've still stopped for us, and they don't have to. No. I think they've also seen we've got big heavy bikes and we're touring, and they've kind of gone, yeah. So yeah, I think I take back what I said.
It's very weird though, isn't it?
Yeah. But I think we did. I think the right thing is, because your bike really doesn't fit in that centre area as much as you could stop there, I think the right thing is to stop at one side. But if they then stop and say, yeah, okay, come across when clear, then yeah, fair enough. It is weird.
I guess again, maybe it's because we just come from such
a country where bikes are looked down on.
Yeah.
There's a difference. There's different mentality.
That waited for us.
Yeah.
When we were on the other side of the road, that would never happen
in the UK. And
they would have seen the cars because it waited for the cars to come past.
Yeah, because it was not clear for us to go out.
In the UK, it would be like, oh right, well there are cars coming. You're going to be there for ages. I'm just going to go.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, there's no way they'd have waited for us.
I'm even thinking whether I would wait for a bike like that.
I don't think I would. In the UK, I wouldn't, because the way we kind of driven, and even if you try and be nice, it's still no.
You probably get cars behind you beeping you.
Yeah, different mentality. He is right, the guy on Not Just Bikes. As much as I see the motorbikes flying down here, or the mopeds or whatever, and the electric mopeds, and then the wheelchairs at 40 miles an hour.
The wheelchairs at 40 miles an hour.
I'll be taking my jacket off soon. And the other thing is, in the UK, every time you come across the road, you have to stop on a bike, because and there'll be no.
Yeah.
So unless you're actually on the road, if you're on the road, that's fine. But if you're on the the very occasional bike track, and it comes up to a road junction, and I have done them, is you still have to stop, because there's no way, they're not going to stop for the bikes as the bikes come past, like here you just come straight up to a road and you continue cycling. So much nicer.
That I think just makes a massive the separate path for the bikes is much nicer, because you don't have to worry about the cars. But
yeah, I mean, here we're next to the road.
The massive difference is, the roundabouts and the junctions, how they're.
I agree.
How they're done.
No, the linear way going to Lee, which is the bus route. This linear way that was converted to a guided bus rail route.
Oh yeah.
And they have those special wheels that keep it within the concrete tracks.
Yeah. So I think they're in Manchester.
The V1 buses or whatever they are.
I think. Yeah.
And those, if I go down there, it crosses a number of roads, and a number of them have got traffic lights on. But for the bus, so that basically the bus comes up and it'll go green for the bus. And But it's a cycle route and a path. And if I come up on the bicycle, I have to stop at each of those roads and wait until it's clear and then cycle across and continue. Because the bus route is really just for the bus lights. It's not for the people, it's for buses. And there's other ones that the bus comes up to and has to stop themselves.
It's just interesting, like, the whole mentality of buses and stuff is that, come on, more people should be travelling by bus.
Yeah.
Because less fuel. And then, so there's that mentality. Well, and there are, like, you know, car sharing to work, you know, like funds and stuff, right? People get subsidised if they take a colleague to work. But
yeah, they really push for car sharing at ours.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. But bikes, I was like bikes.
Yeah. They've also done the bike scheme. They've also done the bike scheme.
Yeah, but I think bike schemes are far newer.
They're a new thing, but the thing is,
what's the bike scheme? Is that where essentially?
It's where you can basically purchase a bicycle.
Yeah.
You commit.
Of course, and then you sort of.
You get something. You get your tax free on it.
Yeah.
You get your tax back on it. But
and then you sort of.
It's only really worth it if you go and buy a bike of say £1,500 or something.
Right, yeah. Which is not.
And you've got to commit to doing so many. You've really got to, even though you don't, you've got to commit to doing so many journeys in the year on the bike. At the end of the day, who can make it?
The journey's fair enough.
You know, to work.
But you've got to basically buy a really expensive bike to make this scheme work.
Well, and also it spreads it over the. They spread the cost over the.
Yeah, I get that. But the thing is, now you've got a bike that you essentially have to treat like glass.
Yeah.
It's like, what? No.
No, I know. It's wrong mentality. We're missing the point of, and you know, of get on bike, cycle. You know, like they say, the majority of journeys, is it something like 80% of journeys made in the UK are less than 3 miles or something like that, is whatever they say.
That statistic hurts me. That statistic really hurts me.
This is it's something like that or worse. So, but it's basically 80% of the journeys are less than 3 miles in length.
And I used to cycle to campus, which was 8 miles from Leamington.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that statistic hurts me. Oh, man. Okay, one